Hey guys, it's Vera Wild and I am back with more tips for beginning cross-dressers. This time, I'm going to talk about something that I don't even really know how to classify, but I'll just say it. I'm going to talk about sort of the myth of passability. And I say myth, it's not really a myth. Some of us are passable, some of us aren't, but I think it's something that a lot of us get hung up on unnecessarily. And it was a question that I would always come across a lot, especially in my early days of dressing when I was primarily online. I wasn't going out in person, but people always asking, are you passable? And it's a question that I never knew how to answer. Because I think for most of us, we look, we put all this on and we look in the mirror and we see the things that give us away as male. They stand out to us because we know that they're there. So I think for a lot of us, we have a trouble even going with the idea that we're passable because we can just immediately spot all the things that in our mind gives us away. So I never felt like I could answer that question, yet at the same time, I thought I looked good. And I still do. And that's sort of the thing. I don't think of myself in terms of passability, but when I do, I don't think of myself as being passable. I kind of take that out of the equation altogether. When I go out in dress, I make the assumption that people know I am a man in a dress, that I am a cross-dresser, that I am a drag queen. I make the assumption that people know that. And sort of the way that I personally come to terms with that is I think I'm a guy in a dress, but I look amazing. And that's sort of where I personally found my comfort zone with it. Now, I know for some of us, the idea of being passable is really important. It's something that we cling to. And if that's a goal that you want to strive for, by all means, go for it and wholeheartedly. But try not to get hung up on it, because I think it's a trap that some of us fall into, and then we're never happy with how we look. If anyone were to tell me that I pass, honestly, I take it as a huge compliment, and I'm infinitely flattered. But, I never assume that I do. I assume that people see me and they know I'm a dresser, but I think I look good. It's not about, do I pass as a woman? It's like, do I look good? Do I look sexy? Do I look feminine? Because you can still look feminine even if you don't pass for female. It's not the same thing. Being passable is not the end-all be-all. It's part of the equation, but it's not the definitive measure of what we do. And I think we forget that sometimes, and it's a good thing to remember. So, hope that might help some of you out there. And in any case, until next time.